Sean Carlson, Blackjack 98 Enterprises. We're going to do a video on how exactly a fuel petcock works, and that right there is our fuel petcock. Okay, so we got three lines. We got a line going to the fuel tank, which is your dump your fuel into here. It comes down into there from the top through the filter, and then it leaves out this tube here and goes into your engine, the piston. Okay, now your third line, which comes from under here, that is a vacuum line. Now this whole setup may look a little weird to you, but I'm going to show you that when you put your liquid in it into here just by itself, it will not leak out to the carburetor unless there is a vacuum line into here connected. So how exactly does that work? Well, I'm going to show you. So this here is water and blue food coloring. I'm going to pour this directly into the funnel. There's nothing in there already. I already did this and it works. So I'm just going to pour this into there. Just like that, see? Now, it stays there, as you can tell. Alright? That fluid in there, it's not coming down all the way because there's a vacuum in that line right there. And it's not pouring in through the fuel petcock until we put a vacuum onto there. So, oh, where's my tool? Hold on, I gotta go find my tool. Okay, so this is the tool that I was talking about. This is going to create the vacuum for a petcock. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to hook it up to the end of here. And then I'm going to create that vacuum by sucking it out. And you're going to notice that the minute I do that, that fluid is going to flow out into the bucket here. And that is how exactly it works. But you're going to see it to believe it. So here we go. Okay, I've got my camera all set up. Everything is all in place. All I got to do now is just pull this out, and you're going to watch that fuel flow. In 3, 2, 1. You see that? It's just sitting there. So there is a constant vacuum that is held. And that valve that is inside, opens up just to let the fuel throw into the carburetor. So it goes from the fuel tank to the piston by the carburetor. This part here actually hooks up to a carburetor, which creates that vacuum. So you're going to notice another line that there's another nipple on the carburetor, and if you hook up a line to that, if this was hooked up to the carburetor and this was free, if you were to hook this up to this end, it would drink that fuel. It would go into the piston. So that is exactly how this works. Okay, so in order for the fuel to flow in, there needs to be a vacuum line sucking that diaphragm out to let the fuel through. Okay.